What's going on, YouTube? V here. So I might be streaming on another platform. It's caffeine.tv/vctrfs. Links will be below. Definitely follow me on that one. Really cool, actually. I really like the way it looks. And I'm not doing anything Yu-Gi-Oh related. I'm just gonna be gaming, so I'll probably be playing like PUBG or Overwatch. But definitely come on, check me out sometime. Hit the follow button on there. I would love if you guys did that. I'll probably mention it later on this week as well, in case you guys might have forgotten you're just going to work and you can't get the computer. But I think I'm gonna enjoy this. I don't know. It looks really cool. Brand new thing. It's kind of like Twitch, but there's more interactions, which I like even more. And if I stream, like when I talk, there's no lag delay on. They have their own operating setup, so there's no lag delay. So when I talk and I'm on like Twitch, you might notice a little bit of a lag. It's zero. It's amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that, guys. I would love it if you guys could click on the link down below, like I said, and hit me a follow. Alright, guys, so let's talk about fur hires or fur fires. Yes, CGD player misspelled it. Of course, why would they not? Blade Beatsman of the Fur Hire is $15, and the rest of them aren't really nothing. I mean, this is like a quarter, like 10 cents, 20 cents. It ain't nothing. Now going back to fur fires, unless it's spelled that way, maybe I'm the one that doesn't know. Sure, whatever, maybe that could be a thing. Mayhem, which was this at 15? I feel like this was at 15 on pre-order. Mayhem's going down to 12. And the rest of them are just, once again, just this dirt cheap. You get the fur high deck for the most part cheap. The only cards really, like the needed card is Bladesman. He's about 15 each. And then of course I think you need two Mayhems. They're roughly probably, trade wise, you go to your locals, probably about like $10, which isn't too bad. So let's go right into Flames of Destruction. Besides the fur fires, fur hires, for whatever the hell that crap is called. Sky Striker, Mobilize, and Engage, which was a $100 card. Okay, we're seeing it in the market price for $99, and it's already going down to $95. I said that before. I'll say it again, guys. I think Sky Striker is going to be the best deck in the format, hands down. Second to Vampires. But Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage is just too overpriced. Everyone's to be crapping the crap out of these Dark Savior booster packs, and since everyone's be pulling Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage, we thought it was like 2 per case. And that's not true. They're coming roughly about 1 every 2 to 3 boxes from what I'm being told and what I'm seeing. So there's a lot of these to be pulled per case, and I think that the price of Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage will go down. So if you want to build a deck today, you got regions coming up. Sure, you could go. I mean, have fun with those high prices. They are going down in value. This price will decline this card. The card's an amazing card, but the price will not justify this card being at this high due to the fact that supply and demand, all that jazz. Darkseid booster boxes are $86. I looked also on eBay. They're $86. Just go to your locals. Support your locals. Majority of locals should be selling these at around $75 a booster box. If they're not selling these at $75 a booster box, if they are selling at $86 a booster box, that's a fucked up locals. I don't know the exact MSRP on these. If you do 4 packs times, what is it? 4 times 24. That's what, $96 a box, technically speaking, MSRP. But it should usually be around $75. And most sets sell their boosters at $75, and online should be like $66 roughly. So this is once again high prices. Widow Anchor was a $35 card, now it's spiking up to be about $43. This card's looking really good, and I'm shocked the fact that Widow Anchor. I mean, there's not many prices on TG Play. There's 6, and we get Engaged is 19. But when we look at Widow Anchor, guys, I think this might be the hard to get one. I think these prices might even swap. This might be the money card, more expensive than Engage. Who knows? But I mean, 6 of them, and it was 35, and it's jumping in value. $7 within a couple of days. It's crazy how fast it's moving. Hey, there's Beats right there, and there's Mayhem. Sky Striker Afterburns is another card you guys want to look after as well. It's about $14. It looks like it's increasing in value from the market price. I could have swore this card was like $15. Don't go too crazy for this card. It's still a card you obviously gonna need if you want Sky Strikers, but like I said, there's tons of these gonna be listed online soon. They're gonna be easy to get, and if it's easy to get, the price will obviously go down in value. Then the next card in the set is Multi-Row. It's like $2, $3. Sure. Toontail Contest is like $2. Allures is like $1.50. And these allures, I have some around here somewhere, but these allures look amazing in this set. They're clean. The other super allures, the limited edition ones, look so fucking jank compared to these allures. I'm loving it. I'm loving the quality upgrade. I'm loving Konami's taking a cardboard and they're actually making it presentable. The super rare rays, if you guys haven't seen them, you held them. The cardboard's a lot more stronger. The card looks a lot cleaner. It looks so much better. The rarities, and I think Konami moving forward will have better cards coming out. No more of the old school jank kind of cardboards that bend. These are a little bit stronger, a little bit better in quality, and The art is a little way better on all these cards in Dark Saviors in general. But like the quality of it, it's not like I said, it's not blurred. If you guys have played Yu-Gi-Oh before in the past, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go right into Flames of Destruction. Infinite Impermanence. Someone already has a damage Infinite Impermanence already for $72. Who the fuck is buying that? This card hit a price of almost about $90. It was getting near that, and now we're seeing kind of calm down a little bit. There are like $83 right now for Infinite Impermanence. Still not a price I agree with. I think the other cards should be higher, and Infinite Impermanence should be lower. Obviously, it's a card that is the chaser card in Flames of Destruction, and like if you look at OCG list, we are seeing Sky Strikers play 2 Infinite Impermanence. Some are playing 3, but I'm seeing a lot of 2s. And of course, Ultra Guys, which is another meta deck. People are forgetting that's still a meta deck. You kind of want to know what that does if you're not playing it. They play 3 Infinite Impermanence because if they Infinite Impermanence turn 1, they proc Multi-Faker, which process Soliloquies, and then they have for 2 cards, 2 ways to stop you with the Soliloquies on board, and they get to go. So it's a lot of weird interactions happening with that with this card, and even though I don't like its high price, I understand that it's a needed card in the meta. It just fucking affects LR. Nightmare Corrupted Blee is looking like it's starting to go down in value. We're seeing a $43 market price, but you're seeing over here roughly around 42. It looks like it's starting to go down in value, and that's because we're seeing deck profiles that are not playing Blee. And the more we see that, the more Yu-Gi-Oh players are just not going to care about this card. It's not a bad card. I just don't know. Like the next week will determine his card's price 100%. In fact, maybe even this weekend, if we're seeing Sky Strikers being played in the meta, and we're not seeing them play Blee whatsoever, maybe this card price will decline in value. In fact, it will 100% if it doesn't see play in the meta. It needs meta play 100%, and I don't think it's going to have it. We're seeing 27 prices listing. It's probably going to go down in value. Ghost Spell on Haunted Mansion, it's just hovering. It's hovering at $35, $36. After that one sells, it's around $37, right? $38 for Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion. And it's not a bad card, but like it's just we have Ash Blossom. Why do we need you? Like if we didn't have Ash, Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion would be taken more serious. We're seeing it's kind of playing certain side decks, but I think some of the decks I'm seeing it play is mostly in the side deck like 2. So it's kind of needed, but it's not like a 3 needed. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay, but we'll have to see. Once again, this is another feel the meta out dot card, and I like Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion a lot. I said it before. I'm going to place it. I really do. But it's hovering around the $35 price point. It went up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So it's up to you whether you want to pick that up. All the Nightmares are now. This is now 27 from a $25 price point. This is dropping hard. Nightmare Griffin, which was around 24, is around right here around $21 for Griffins. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it goes to 22 after like these, after near the end of this right here. But for the most part, that's pretty insane. Ultimate Multi-Faker is dropping like I said it would drop, and that's because Yu-Gi-Oh players are like Flames of Destruction. I got Sky Strikers and Dark Saviors and fuck Flames of Destruction. And people are forgetting that Multi-Faker and Ultra Guys in general are really good. I believe it was the Malaysian Cup. It's like their version of like a regionals like big event. The top 2 were Ultra Guys versus Sky Strikers. Like it's a very real deck. So once again, like if you're playing Sky Strikers, know this deck because it's gonna fuck you if you don't. Looking at Multi-Faker, though, you're seeing a $13 price point, even though it was at $15 not long ago. You're seeing it here for $12. It's just dropping steadily. I think it's going to continue to drop. So if you want to pick up Ultra Guys, you easily can. Nightmare Goblin is at 12. It looks like it's down a little bit, but it's still at like $12. Still a good card. In fact, this card might actually start seeing two ofs, and next deck currently it's seeing 1 ofs. Topologic Bayonet is going lower and lower. God, this card was insanely high. She's only like $9, so there you go. Vampire Sucker is about $8, and I have a Vampire deck around here somewhere. Later on today, I'll show you guys my Vampire deck list. It's really good, really fun. I actually have a save. Maybe I'll upload it. I'll see if I'll try and upload it. The save, I'm gonna be playing against Branch Maidens and beating them, which is pretty cool. It's a weird deck though. Like I said, I'll show you the deck profile, and I'll probably show you like a replay if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, no, it's about $8. It's average price. Someone passed it on with the lowest like $2. It's insane. Okay, so looking at Legendary Collection Kaiba, Ash from Joy Spring is holding a $60 price point. It's a must-have now. It's. I thought hand traps, including Ash, were going to get phased out. Though Konami was going to release some new cards to say, hey, if your opponent plays a hand trap, they get fucked. They obviously have not done this. And I said, you know what? Maybe they didn't do this. Maybe they'll do a ban list. We got our ban list. No hits to hand traps. Yeah, Max C's still a ban. But, Astros Joy Spring, obviously, not being hit or not being affected in any way, shape, or form by the current meta is going to be a card that you're going to want to have. You're going to want to need 3 of these. These are 3 must-have in the main deck. And it's weird because I'm finding myself playing. I'm playing Ultra right now. It's one of the decks I have. I'm finishing up Sky Strikers as well. But I'm finding myself playing 3 Ash and 3 Ghost Reaper. Because game 1, I want to slap a Ghost Reaper on my opponent. Whatever deck they play, I want to slap them with a Ghost Reaper. It's just really important. But Ash you also need too, because we're seeing like Pot His Eyes, we're seeing just search your cards, and Ash can help you on that. So I think those are my probably picks. But just of course you got Drill and Lockburn. We'll talk about that in a second. But Card of Mice is around $16. That's down from his $18 market price. 2 Jacob players are just done. Drill and Lockburn is increasing in value because it doesn't kill Sky Strikers, but it stuns them. It's a good stun for 1 turn, and I think that's why people are starting to pick up Drill and Lockbirds. We'll look at the other versions in 2 seconds, but it's about $19 right now for Drill and Lockbirds. That's up from his $14 price point. And that was up from his original $13 price point where it was holding at. So we'll click on View of Versions, and we'll see the other versions of Drill and Lockbird. Probably, if Konami lets me. I mean, TC Play lets me. The OTS Super Rares are like 17s. The regular rares are like 15s, 16s almost. So yeah, the Ultra Rares is the one everyone's going for because it's the highest rarity. That's what I figured. That's the ones I got. But I understand if someone wants, once again, like I said the other day, if you want to go for super rares, it makes sense too, because that's another hard to get one as well. Regeki is starting to kind of increase in value. I'm telling you right now, I've been saying it forever, and people think I'm insane. This card is about 12, by the way. That's lowest, in case anyone forgot. This card's hitting $20 to $25. Guaranteed. Looking at it, it's starting to increase in value, so Regeki's starting to go up to the $14 price point. It dropped down hard. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are done buying out Legendary Collection Kaiba. We're just done with it. And now Regeki's getting harder to find, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players kind of need these cards. So this 1-up is going to hit $20 to $25. Mark my words. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit's hitting about a $15 price point. Another card that's, in my opinion, is a great side deck card, and depending on the match that you're playing, you're going to want to have Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit at least on your side. And we're seeing it right now at $15. And I think this card's stopping. Once again, stopping from going down. It stopped. It's going to turn around and start going up in value. Number S39 Copy of the Lightning should not be at $11 fucking dollars. Fuck this card. It just doesn't, it's not worth it. There's 44 prices available. Nobody even plays this card for the most part. It's just not a needed card. It's this card should be $8 and then drop to $6. It should hold 8 for a while and then 4 to 6, and then I go, sure, I'll pick up one. Why not? Terraforming Secret Rare is holding around $6 price point. It's down from its almost near $7 price point. This was at 10s, by the way, when this set first dropped. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherry. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this later on. Bezos is around $5. Sure, it was at 3s before. Dragon Marines coming in around $3, $4. Get it. Let's see what else is there real quickly. Return of Dragon Lords is like $5, which is a little up from its $4 price point. Cool. ABC Dragon Busters, 3, and you see right there, 3. I need to get one of these. Double Summons around 2, sure. There's nothing really. I'm okay. So Legendary Collection Kyber, we did that. So let's go into Extreme Forces. Zaruja Skuldred, which is a $52 card. Unlimited is showing for $45. You want a first edition? No problem. Lightning Play is showing for $46. Why? Because Sky Strikers can't play this card, for the most part. Ultra guys don't need to play this card at all. I think in weird conditions they can go into Skuldred, but it's not needed to go into Skuldred. We're seeing this card not see playing Goki decks. You're good. We just don't want you, though. And I think that's what's happening with Skuldred. I think since we're not getting plants, we don't know anything about the plant-link monsters or plants being viable in the meta, we can't go and get our Skuldred. We can't use our Skuldreds. So I think everyone's selling their Skuldreds to use the money to get stuff like Engage or that random Fur High stuff right there, or maybe Vampires, who knows. But obviously Skuldreds is not being played in the meta, so people are getting rid of it because it's still a money card. Heavy Metal Force Electronite's coming around $25, which is relatively high. I thought this card would go a lot lower, but it's not. I think there's pendulum plays out there, and they're just running 3 of these still, and they're trying to run into like a negate.board.deck. And if that's a fact, then maybe Electronite might hold a $25 price point for a while. Ice sold's around $17, and after that one sold, its Ice was hitting near $20. This card was like $8 forever. Market price shows it being around $17, by the way, guys. And I think everyone that's not playing Gokis is going in and getting an ISO because you want to have something to hit with cherries. You can obviously hit Firewall Dragon, which will slow Gokis down, but if you hit ISOs, you stop Gokis, and that's the main difference. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are opting to hit ISO over the Firewall. So, like, Gokis can still play when the ISOs hit, but with Firewall, but not as optimal. And I think that would slow the turn down too much, and at least give you like extra 2, maybe even 3 turns, maybe depending on the play, of course. And the hand. Mech Knights, $10. Oh, you need to know what this shit. Mythical Beast Master Carapace is holding around a $9 price point. Sure. Inspector Border. Here's a card I think is going to see play. Inspector Border, I think it's going to start seeing at least two in the side decks. Mark my words, This card is $7, almost near $8. It's gonna go higher because the minute we see deck lists come out, it's Brandis, pure Sky Maidens, Sky Brandis, Sky Strikers. Once they start playing, they can slide and start the board at easy mode all day long, and that's a pretty good play. So watch out for that shit. Hatrenade's coming around $6. Great card, great time to pick that card up. The super rare versions of Cold by the Grave is like $3, and some Sky Strikers are playing this card, so it might see play, it might go up in value. There's a lot of prices listed, but the super rares is the higher rarity. You can players want that. That might be a thing. Let's look in the circuit break. Barlow Dragon's still holding. It's, I mean, okay, $63 market price, and it's holding like $59 first edition like you played. Unlimited, it's about $55, so it's a little bit of a difference. This card's getting reprint. You can players are still playing it. We don't need it as much as we did because of Dracos. You made this card for Masterpiece, but it's still like how you counter your opponent's Borreload. Like, what's the best way to counter your opponent's Borreload? Borreload. like he Borreloads you, and then you go, and then you Borreload him, and then he has Borreload, and you swing with his Borreload and take your opponent's monster, and now your opponent has to deal with 2 Borreloads. YuGiOh. So I think that's why this card's being so prevalent. Evenly Match is doing this crazy thing like I said it was going to do. It's doing what I'm saying it's going to do. Because Evenly Match might start hitting the main deck. It might start being a main deck card. And that's why it's hitting around $60 for Evenly Match. Market price of $57. Card Evenly Match had a low of $40. And now it's starting to go up in value because we got no negate that decks anymore. You can't negate that deck me at all. Evenly Match is going to resolve. It's like that weird thing. It's like 70% of the time, it works every time. It's like that weird kind of thing with Evenly Matches, which when I point this board, he goes off, and he's on Trigate, and he's playing Gokis. I'm gonna go, oh, okay, fucking Evenly Match you. You worked really hard to lose everything. Or you play Ultra Guys, Evenly Match is good against still. Or you play against you're playing against Sky Maidens, and Evenly Match is good. It's just a good fucking card for the meta right now, and it actually might start seeing main deck play. And if we definitely get confirmation of main deck play Evenly Match, this price will go up. We don't know all the deck lists for the regionals this past weekend, but if we see Evenly Match in the main deck, or Evenly Match is put work in, and you can play so about in the videos how Evenly Match is a viable card, this card will go up in value even at higher. So right now that's 60. Don't expect it to go back to 40. It's going back higher. And it has a reprint, by the way, but once again, Nationals, we need it for Nationals, and that's why it's going to go up. I think near around National time, it'll start going back down. Maybe like a week or two before Nationals, it'll start going back down because everyone knows it's going to get reprinted. But right now, we need it for Nationals, and if it makes main deck play, we need it absolutely, unequivocally. Ultra Guys Metalseek is now about $11. This is another $15 card. I'm trying to see what's going on with the first edition. It's around the same price. Yeah, first edition around 12. This guy has 1. After that one's done, this one's around 12 as well. So mostly taking yet another $3 drop, just like Multi-Faker. They're like 12s roughly. So sure. Both Ultra Guys cards, the money cards went down about $3, so that's pretty good if you want to pick that up. Cosmic Magicians are around $8 to $9. Market price shows around $9, and that's because if you want to play Kaijus, you play Akashic. That's pretty much it. The Spiral Double Helix is holding around 6 and change. It's still holding because we don't know what's happening with Spirals. My pick, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are underestimating the power that is Spiral Brandish. That deck sounds fucking crazy. It's just because Spirals are not fully there, and Brandish, you kind of play by itself, but if you play with something else, it's even better. And we're seeing deck lists come out about regionals already. It's like Brandish Fixtures just recently got the top in the regionals. So I think Spiral Brandish is just fucking insane, and all Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are like, oh. Go on, watch videos after this video. Spiral Brandish. I'll have a video coming up probably later on today. Maybe I'll do a deck list. I may have proxy and show you guys, but Spiral Brandish is really fucking good because like, how you stop Brandish Maidens? You anti-spell them. Oh, okay, so I draw my card. My opponent goes, anti-spell. I'm like, great. Summon Spiral Tough. Oh no, I will chain first to get the token. I'll chain Hornet to get his token, and I'm like, whatever, cool, whatever. And then I'll go normal summon Tough, proc his effect. Oh, I miss? Okay, cool. Super Agent, pop your anti-spell. Look at this. Look at this little field we got. Who do we got here? Looks like we got a double Helix here. Along with a Brandish fucking Hayate, what the fuck, or Kagari, what the fuck the name is. Their names are hard. Fucking orange chick or blue chick. We got plays, boys. Thanks, man. So it's good at stopping the cards your opponent plays to stop you, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Check out that list. It's really fucking crazy. Quick launch is like $4. Evidently, it's down from 5. I didn't even know any about this shit. Sure, quick launch. Marinette's still holding around the $5 price point. She's been holding it for a while, so there's that. And then Vedra Chimera, because why not? I love that card. Code of the Duelist, Firewall Dragon is now $40. Guys, let me actually no, $41. Let me remind you guys in case some of you guys forgot. But by the way, Yu-Gi-Oh! Trade Group, I'm not sure if you know this. Unlimited and near mint. You have them around the same price. So if you want to buy a Firewall Dragon right now, if you just had to buy one, buy the first edition. It's literally the same price. Anyway, and market price was about $44, by the way. Okay, so Firewall Dragon was a low of $23. I'm gonna say it could be 22, $22, and spiking back up insanely high. Now we all know as YuGiOh plays why Konami limited to one. God bless Konami, because that's insane. And once again, it's the same mentality. YuGiOh players are not playing Gokis, want to get a Firewall Dragon so they can have a cherry target for against Gokis, because this card helps the engine keep going. And that's what we're seeing right here with Firewall Dragon. And Goki players, this is literally the Maserati to your gasoline and ass. This is it right here. So that's why the card's up in value, and it's a great card, obviously. Trickster Reincarnation is coming in around $33. First in their mints roughly around the $34 mark. I don't agree with this at all. I think Tricksters are not as good, especially in this meta, especially at any meta. I think Tricksters are not as good, and we'll see what happens, guys. Am I going to be proven wrong, or are Tricksters just going to fucking blow the whole meta away? I don't think they're going to, and I think that Trickster Reincarnation and the rest of any valuable Trickster cards are going to decline in value. But I mean, who knows? Topological Bomber Dragon is also going in value from the lightly played from 16. They're still holding around it's even out around 17, but still so lightly played, guys. And once again, this card's only viable with plants. If we do not get the plants, this card, if we get the new Battle Legend set, whatever the fuck it is, if we get that set and there's no plant link, I'm selling my Topological Bomber Dragon. I'm selling it for $15. Screw it, because this card will not be viable unless we have plant links. That's it. So public knowledge, I can never get this card's price wrong. It's low today, it'll be high tomorrow, it'll be low. It's just a fucking runaway. Ninjarusu the World Chalice Warrior was an $8 card. Now it's at $10. World Chalice kind of showed a little viability, but now it's not showing viability. This card is probably gonna stay around $10 because there's no reprint of it though. Some strikes are around 9ish, which is it's low. They were almost in the $10 mark, but now they're in the original mark price of $9. This is weird. Rescue Ferret is actually going up in value. This card's on 4s. And we're seeing Rescue Ferret actually start going with value. $5.40 market price. Light plates for almost around $7 for Rescue Ferrets. Wow. I mean, you got some walls. You got 12 wall, you got 21 wall, you got 9 wall, you got 15 wall. You got some walls, but this page ends with an $8 Rescue Ferret. This card was a day ago, like $4. It's pretty interesting to see, actually. I did not expect that to happen yet. Yet, mind you, because it was gonna happen. If we get the Plant Link monster. So let's look at Master Quest real quickly. Asphalt from Joyous Spring is showing around $63. Now let's go look at first edition. Okay, $63. The ultra rares are like 50 somethings. I just showed you the ultra rares. Okay, the ultra rare Ash Blossoms are almost in 60s. Okay, so they're almost in 60s. This Ash Blossom is $2 more, so you want to get the $2 more one. I'm not sure. Okay, but for first edition Ash Blossoms, it's starting out at around $68. That's for 63. So it's actually like $5 extra for first edition Ash Blossom. It's up to you whether you want to get this or not, to be honest with you. I think after Nationals, the price of Ash Blossom will decline in value, but I also said it's declined in value before in the past, so who the fuck knows? I think it's going to decline in value. Gigantic Diagram is holding around $27 market price. This card's just stubborn. It just won't go down. It's a great card, but without Masterpiece, I don't feel Dracos are viable in the meta. Could be wrong. I'm not. It's not viable in the meta. This card price is going down. Tornado Dragon was $18. Market price supposed to be around $15. Unlimited Mints throwing around $14 now. So it's going down in value. And the reason it's going down in value is because Pendulums. Pendulums are just not viable anymore, and Tornado Dragon just can't be a thing. Masterpiece is so adorable at its $4 price point. I think I feel like I'm gonna buy some of these just because, like, it's a cute little price point. I think Nightmare Strong to be around like a $6 card. Sure, I think it should go up in value, but I don't know if it's going to go up in value. It's gonna be really interesting what happens with that. And fucking ZR, people are still buying this shit. Ultra Polymerization is a great sleeper card nobody's looking at right now. I think it's a good card. You should buy a lot, but don't listen to me. What do I know? I play Yu-Gi-Oh sometimes. Cosmic Cyclone was $50. Looking at it right now, it's $34, and even that's too much money. Cosmic Cyclone, like. You're not good enough, Cosmic Cyclone. You're not ulti-MST good, Cosmic Cyclone. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows that shit. Link Spider is holding around a $26 market price. That's from a $30 price. So it's going down a little bit, sure. Once again, we kind of don't need it. For the most part, I mean, it's up to you if you want to run Scapegoats in your deck or not. You don't need to. And I think that's why Link Spider is not showing any viability. Because people only want it because Scapegoats was showing viability. Because Scapegoats was kind of decent for Nightmares. But now we got Sky Strikers that don't give a fuck about Scapegoats for the most part. So I think this card price will actually go down on Link Spider. And here are the orange lights going down again. $17 on a $23 card. God damn. The shoe should not be worth that much money. I don't care what anyone says. Fossil Dig is $5, and even that's a lot of money. Spiral Cliff, I'm surprised that's not worth more. Paleo players, you're welcome, says Konami. Retaliating C. So I talked about that the other day. So $2.34 market price. Price has spiked up, and now it's showing stabilization. Let's see where it's stabilizing at real quickly, guys. Around the $4 mark for Retaliating C. This card was under $1. I'm shocked it didn't go lower, by the way. I mean, people are still listeners online. You see, you got a 9 wall over here. The newest one's a 5. And it ends with 21 of them in the last page, second page. But the weird thing about this is, I'm shocked that Retaliating C has not been just, people just say, oh, Retaliating C, just grab 40 of them and pop up. Because OTX 1 Pack 4 was really pulled a lot. Like, really pulled a lot. You know, the one that came out with Solemn Strike, the card's now $90 from a $60 price point, in which it was originally only at around $50 to $55, and now it's up to $90 for your Solemn Strike. Utopia Lightning was a money card for a while too. I don't know why, and that's kind of still $28. That's still a thing. I remember when this shit was bought out, and now everyone's listening to this because ABC players are like, wait a minute, my ABCs are max rarity, but it's doing nothing. So ABC players just listen to fucking Union Hangers and shit like that. I'm surprised Humongous isn't worth more as well. But yeah, Solemn Strike, by the way. Like, people want us to crap out of Solemn Strike. The crap load of OTS 20 Pack 4 was cracked open, and everyone has the Retaliating C. I mean, the Retaliating Cs. So I don't know why it's not that as high as it should be, as low as it should be. Okay, let's talk about Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries a little bit. Let me just go into it really hard right now. Okay, Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries for the most part. Here's the original prices. This was like $4. This was $6, and this was around the $6, almost in the $6 price point. What they're at now, the Megaton version of Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is around 9s. The Ultra version, which I like as well, is around 7. It's got a play set, and then it goes right to 8s. So the Ultra Rare is less than the Secret Rare Megaton version. Makes sense. By $1. I wouldn't be shocked if they even, because the Ultra Rare is gorgeous. They did a great job on Legendary Collection Kaiba. And the Secret Rare, the one I said you should buy over the Megaton Secret Rare, $7 market price? Yeah, no. Unlimited around 11s. First editions are $18. First editions Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. This was a card that was like $7 just right there, but it was around $6 when I saw it. It was 6 or 7. Let's be fair. I did a market watch Friday, a couple of days ago. My last video, maybe 2 videos before that, talking about Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, and now it's holding around $17 for the first edition. 17s, almost to $18. Page ends on about $20 note, and there's only 2 and 3s. Go to page 2, then is there there's no walls. It ends at $51. This card is that damn important, because it just, you know, kind of stops a lot of decks. Hopefully you guys got yours at the $6 price point. I want to mention it. Okay, Galaxy's Eye Cypher Blade Dragon. This is a Show and Jump promo. It's around 12s. It got reprinted in Dragons of Legends, which is like 10s, and the Duels Pack Super Rare. It's also almost near $10. The Duels Pack Dimensional Guards Ultra Rare. It's like $1. Super Rare, it's nothing, but evidently these versions are worth money. I don't know why. Isn't it like 3 level 10 something silly like that? I feel like it has a crazy high requirement. And 3 level 9 monsters, yeah. Oh, I mean, or you could use it by rank 8 XY Galaxy. I already fell asleep on this one. Okay, Junk Forward is holding around $7, and it shouldn't be holding that high price. Gokis is a great deck, but now with Branch being released, I feel like a lot of Goki players are going to pull away the Gokis and go to the guaranteed good deck, which in my opinion was going to be Ultigeist or Brandish, or maybe a variant of either or. Most likely a variant of Brandish. I don't think the Gokis are a bad deck. I still think they're a tier 1 deck. I just think that Goki, same with Ultigeist players. We've seen Ultigeist price drop. Because a lot of those players most likely went to like Brandish variants. I think that's going to happen with Goki players. If that happens, this price will go down in value. But currently right now, Junk Forward is an $8 card that we're seeing over here around $7.50 to $8. The commons, same thing, are holding around $9 almost. And as well over here, another commons around $8. So that's what we're seeing what happens with all these cards. And you get players just leaving one deck and going to another deck. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Please comment below. I read every single comment. Let me know if you stood and watched this whole video. Please comment below. Let me know what deck you're playing right now for this meta. I really would love to know. Comment below. Vampires? Fur hires? Let me know, please. I love reading that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't checked this channel out before. I do market watches every day. I'm doing a live stream right now the night before the market watch. So definitely hit that button. Check out my caffeine. It's going to be a new thing I'm going to be trying out later this week. And also, as well, hit the like button, guys. Guys, I appreciate you guys watching this amazing market watch. Guys, have a great fucking day.